Okay, with more complicated expansions, like terms may need to be collected after the expansion of brackets. So first of all, expand the brackets and then look to see if we can collect any like terms. So in worked example 11a, first thing I do is expand my brackets. So in other words, 4x subtract 16. Then I've got my add 5 on the end. Now I look and see, is there any like terms? Well, yes. These two terms have no pronumeral parts, so they are like terms. So I've got 4x subtract 11, which is what I get when I combine those like terms. Example B. So first step is expand my brackets, which is subtract 2x plus 5x. Then I'll look and see if there's any like terms to collect. Yep, these guys are like terms. These guys are like term. They both have x in them, so I combine those like terms. So I write down my xy, and when I combine those like terms, I add 3x. Example C. So expand my brackets first of all, and when I expand my brackets, negative xy plus xz plus 5x, and I look, there's no like terms there, so that's all I can do. All those terms are different pronumeral parts, so I can't combine anything. D. I've got 7x, and then I've got to subtract 6 lots of y minus 2x. So for my expansion of brackets, this is what I'm doing. So I'm writing down my 7x and then expanding my brackets. So subtracting 6y and then adding 12x. So in other words, when I expand my brackets, when I expand this, that is what I get. And I'm just bringing down my 7x out the front. Okay. Now, having a look, is there any like terms? Yep, there is. They're my like terms. So I'm going to rewrite it. 7x plus 12x subtract 6y. I'm going to combine those like terms. So these are my like terms, and I will combine them. So my answer is 19x subtract 6y. So remember, with more complicated expansions, like terms may need to be collected after the expansion of the brackets. So first of all, expand your brackets and then collect the like terms. We're now going to look at worked example 12. Okay, I've just copied it again down the page so it's close to us. So let's look at worked example A. 2 lots of brackets. So I'm going to expand each lot of brackets. So with my first lot of brackets, it's 5x plus 10y. With my second lot of brackets, I'm adding 6x, subtracting 18y. Rewrite it with my like terms next to each other. So I'm putting my x terms next to each other, then I'm putting my y terms next to each other, and then I'm combining my like terms. So 5x plus 6x is 11x, and then I've got 10y, subtract 18y, then subtract 8y. So expand each lot of brackets separately, then combine my like terms. Very similar for part B. So I'll just write down part B. So when I expand my first lot of brackets, I get 5xy subtract 10x. My second lot of brackets, subtract yx, subtract 3y. Okay, let's look at my like terms in this one. So with my like terms for this example, here's my like terms because it's got an x and a y in it. Doesn't matter that the order's different, they've both got x and y in it. So I'll rewrite it with my like terms next to each other. Remember taking the sign in front when I move it. Combining my like terms. So here's my like terms. I'll combine them. So I've got 5xy subtract yx gives me 4xy, and then I subtract 10x and subtract 3y. So a bit more complicated bracket expansions. in worked example 11 and 12, but remembering expand the brackets and then collect your like terms.